what people oftentimes want more than income is security and safety.
100%.
And
Well, it's also why most employees are employees, right?
Correct.
That is the reason to be, and I guess 1099s as an agent are a little different, but it is the gap between you and I, between entrepreneurs that have no security and the endeavors that we go down, or an employee. The key differentiator is they want security.
Yeah.
Right.
They want recognition, security, safety, almost more than they want the money, right? And oftentimes we will pay less than our competition when we're bringing on staff, not agents. We'll pay less than some of the other companies out there, but when they come in and they experience, one, the culture, two, the sense of security, the fact that we're in their corner. We don't call anyone like employees. I never say I'm the boss. Like, we just create this environment that we're one unit and we're all pushing together and we have your back, and we encourage them to make mistakes. I tell everybody, if they're under my supervision, I say, look, like, I brought you on because I don't want to worry about this, but for me to not have to worry about this, you have to not worry about me getting upset if you mess something up. And I encourage you to swing the bat, and sometimes you're going to mess it up, but what I promise is going to happen is you're not going to get scolded. Rather, I'm going to sit down with you and we're going to look at it at a case study and say, okay, what happened here, and how can we fix it and do it different next time? And I think that really empowers our people to get creative and make decisions. And it also helps me and my partners, because those got a minute meetings, like, got a minute, I need to ask you, should I go this way or that way? Those things, as the entrepreneur, as a leader, kill your time. Those got a minute meetings just keep stacking up, and the next thing you know, it's been all day, you haven't opened your laptop, you haven't moved your own needle, because you're just taking all these got a minute meetings. So we've really focused on making our lives easier by empowering them to feel like they can make decisions and they can run, and if they mess up, that's okay. We get to learn from it.
Do you think that the foundation of that is because you personally just fuck up as a human all the time, and it makes you feel better about yourself when you let your employees do it also?
I never thought about it that way, but yes, I guess that's true, Brad. Thanks for bringing that
up. Setting good company.
Brad.
No, actually, what I was going to say is you have an interesting dynamic in culture from that perspective, because I say that playfully because we're very good friends, but the fact of the matter is the way that you interact with your staff is unique from how other people do. So, like, when we hang out socially, the frequency with which you have somebody in the company around is high.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you're like, oh, this is my dude, this is my guy, right? That's the language.
Yeah.
And they serve some role in the Big Block ecosystem, and they are employed by you.
Yeah.
But the way that you interact, the communication that you have, your demeanor, doesn't seem to be much different with them than it would be with me or with others.
Yeah.
And like, certainly, you can't share all information with everybody. But many people that we know, there's kind of like a personal version over here, and then there's like, oh, but this is me in the company, right?
Yeah.
And like, I can't do that, right?
Yeah.
And you seem to approach that differently.
I do, for two reasons. One, what we were just talking about. I want my team to feel like they are on the side of me, not behind me, right? Mm-hmm. I don't believe that that's the way you create long-lasting relationships with your employees. Like, I don't want to have churn. I don't want to have to replace people. So I've always just taken the approach that, look, if I'm me with them, they're either going to love me or they're going to hate me. And if they hate me, they'll move on. But if they love me, and they love the fact that I take a different approach, I feel they'll be empowered. I think that they'll actually care about the company as opposed to just caring about their paycheck. I have staff that truly will challenge me on things because they feel like they're owners. They really want the company to win as opposed to just the company to survive so they can continue to get their check. The other thing is, I didn't get into entrepreneurship and owning my own business so I can have to be someone I'm not from 9 to 6 or whatever, right? So for me, it's like, and it's just been in always in my DNA is like, I'm going to be me, because if I'm going to be grinding it out, I want to grind it out in fun. I want to grind it out in my style. And that has really served us well, because again, you walk into our office and you feel the vibe, you feel the energy. And when you're interviewing either as an agent or as a staff member, you know that this is a different culture, it's a different environment. And it serves them, and it also serves us. Like, Oliver and I, we just want to be us. And if you don't like us, there's another place that will serve you.